All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us start with the interlude number 4. Before we continue, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and follow everything in the comments down below. Description. Here we go. Interlude number 4. That's a lot of interludes. Oh my lord. Daからお姉ちゃん、バカンスなら絶対山よ。地上から風景がとか最高でしょ。It says, big sis, that's why when we go on a vacation, we gotta go to the mountains. After all, the highest peak gives such a great view. It's amazing, you see. No, sea is so much better. You can heal and you can seep into the water to cool down the nice skin that's on fire or heat up from all this exertion. And I prefer and enjoy walking around the sand more than climbing up a hill. But it's the season, right? It's the season. It's summertime. The sun is at its highest, and we'll be able to witness where the olive leaves might be preserved. It's gonna be so cool. はぁ？普遍的に季節が？私なら当然冬よね。古い車って幼少してる方がマシよ。It says what? That's your favorite season? Gross. That is a least like season for me. I prefer winter. The sheer fact that I can go on the sheer fact that I could get a blanket and other warm things around me to warm while enjoying the atmosphere and sit in a core or a radiator or heater or furnace, right? Essentially somewhere really warm and then just being chill and hibernate. だったら飲み物なら蜂蜜酒でしょ。蜂蜜酒でしょ。甘くてさっぱりして元気が出るじゃない。So when it comes to drinking, isn't it honey liquor, right? A honey liquor, after all, because it's deliciously sweet and refreshing, and it gives you energy. What? No way. I prefer the grape wine. Of course. I would love to get I would love to pull up a glass, swirl it around, and drink quietly. So one of them, the blue is just like, let's party. The red is just like, nice, quiet place, drinking wine. Grape wine. It says, not a single one of us are compatible or agree to anything similar. One-chan, Big Sis Master. Master のお姉さん。ちょっとあいつと話しておくことがあるから、お前はライナスやグレートでも遊んでいて。It says, I got a private conversation with Protag. So why don't you talk or play around with Gray while you're waiting, okay? Hey, don't treat me like a child. Yeah. I'll see you next time. Okay. 黙ってみないでよ。気持ち悪い。Just don't be silent and staring back like that. Gross. It says Epsilon and Ephemerosu, have you two be friendly more than ever? That's not exactly how, but anywho. What about that person? What person? I'm talking about that person. If I'm explaining it, I'm talking about that person. I'm talking about Irie. How is Iris Field doing? Did you call me or something? Well, I was just wondering about you, that's all. Aw, did you want to have a conversation with me, my dear? If you insist. Of course I don't mind. May I sit next to you? Do whatever you want. And you stay too. Okay, okay. If you command. And I've got something to ask that's very important. And please be honest with me. It's stupid, I know, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Anything. Go right ahead. Do you have a wish? お前は願いがあるの? He said, yeah, do you have a wish even though you're an all wish-making machine? Yeah, even you have a wish even though you are the pinnacle of the real, all-granting wishing machine. It says, I knew you would be worried about that. After all, it is a common problem that we all, aka our type, would run into after all. So, answer the question. Do you or do you not? Give me a second. I'm adding water to my Rogue Energy drink sponsored with DLT in the link below. Do I even have a link below? I might have to add that. そうね。今の私には願いがあるわ. It says, yes. At this very moment, I do have a wish that I want to make it happen. It's a very coincident, but at the same time, almost close to a miracle. But there is something that I do want from the bottom of my heart. だけど、だからこそ、願いがんくいしては不安定なんだ. And because I have something that I truly desire for myself, as a constant capability of an all-granting wishing machine, I am quite unstable. You do know that part already, don't you? 私たちは願いが叶ってしまうことを、叶ってしまうことをこそ恐れなければいけないからな。私たちは願いが叶ってしまうことを私たちは願いが叶ってしまうことこそ恐れなければいけないからな。But it says, yeah, after all, we need to be afraid. 私たち, yeah, we need to be afraid of wishes being granted after all of who we are. That's right. ましてあなたのような反願望期、反願望期的なら、なおさらでしょ。私はうっかり願いが叶うことを恐れれば済む。でもあなたは願いを持つだけで反転してしまう。It says, yeah, someone like me can get away with accidentally wishing things here and there because it wouldn't be a problem. However, especially for you, once you get a desire, that flips for the worst. そんなの願いってことは自体が恐ろしくなるわね。And if that's the case, wishing and trying to say your wish in words itself gets very scary. 私は別に恐ろしくなかったわ。It says, I wasn't afraid to say what I wanted, though. Are you sure? That if that's the case, you must be very strong. Very strong person. And maybe because you are strong, you wanted to change things up a bit. Because I'm strong? Says everybody has a desire to wanting to change into something else. So Irisfield is specifically asking, didn't you want it to be like her? Pointing at Epsilon. 願いをあっけからんと口にできるあなたに、誰かに平然と甘えて笑いかけるようなあなたに。So don't you want it to be turned into someone that you'll be able to wish things out loud without any consequences? Able to naturally be with someone and laugh and hang out together naturally. That's not what I... But you won't finish that sentence. So that means you're not telling the whole truth, right? Whatever. Think however you like. すごいのね. You really are amazing. What are you talking about? だってあなた、誰かになりたいっていうんじゃなくて、自分が変わろうとしているんじゃない。It says because you're amazing, because you're trying to not be someone else, but you're actually trying to change yourself to be something else. 他人は変えられないから自分を変えようなんて言う人もいるけどね。There are people out there that others can't be changed, so they try to internally change themselves as well. But to try to change yourself entirely into something else, that's an extremely amazing feat to accomplish or even attempt. 本当の意味で自分を変えられる人なんてきっとほとんどいないわ。It says, in true meaning of sense, there's not a person that can really change themselves completely different from where they are before. I'm pretty sure only a handful, if less even. So essentially, Iris Field is saying that you're a very strong girl because you're not trying to change for the sake of change, and you're not changing for the sake of others. You're changing yourself for the sake of yourself, and not only changing yourself, you're trying to become yourself that is completely different from where you are before. それは魂ごとに別の何かに変わってしまうようなこと。ええ、本当に神様にだって難しいことなのよ。It says it's almost as equivalent as changing into something else entirely and changing the shape of a soul. To be perfectly honest with you, even a god, a very powerful being as such as those, will even have a hard time doing as such. But you are still trying to pull that off. I think you're a wonderful child. The sheer fact that you are even attempting that fact itself. 嫌いじゃないわ。そう言われるの。It says, I suppose I don't dislike it when you say things like that. I just wanted to confirm something. Just one. You were able to grant my wish, even if it was for a mere moment. You were able to do it. The sheer fact that I'm an anti-wishing functionality, you were able to grant my wish. The wishing functionality overrided the anti-wishing functionality's concept and made mine come true. Isn't that mean that... isn't that mean that it's gonna... I don't know what's going to happen after all. Wait, really? You wouldn't know? Of course. After all, you and I are like water and oil, and poisonous to each other even to an extent. We are the wishing and the anti-wishing. We are a relationship that if we were to get assimilated, we would just eat each other alive. But I think it'll be okay though. あれはあなたの願いを叶えたというより、ほんの少し導いただけだから。After all, I didn't truly make your wish come true. I only just guided you in the right direction. That's all. Are you felt relieved now? Thanks for worrying about me. I know you, I know from the sound of it, you were very worried about my health, but I'm perfectly fine. Ephemeros, is this true? What? Even you think so too? I want to fight Typhon Neos. Can you help me? I suppose we can collaborate, and we'll be our allies. And I am ready to do what's necessary to defeat that thing. こっちが覚悟したからにはお前も半端じゃ済まないからね。So now that we've gotten ourselves serious, even I'm serious now. You better not half-ass this, or else I'm going to hurt you. I can feel it. 多分もうすぐサーバージオンの戦闘に戦うことになる。タイフォンの強化を使えるのはあと1日かそこらよ。It says I can feel it. We're almost going to fight Sabagios once more very soon. I believe we maybe have one more day at best to strengthen Typhon. あなたは十分な装備を整えられたかしら? It says, I wonder if you prepared yourself for this next big fight. I don't know. I don't think so, but I'll do my best. That's all. A good response. It is you after all, isn't it? I'll do my very best to give you a support. So use your full effort to make this happen. Okay? After all, wishes and prayers and wants, in the end, humans, all wishing granting machine. What? In the end? What? We're all the same? これは私が言うことじゃなくてあなたたちが納得しなきゃならないこと。It says, no, this is not something I should say out loud. It's something that you all have to get. I suppose for us wish-granting machines, anti or not, we already know that we're not exactly like you guys, though. But we can, what we can do is push your back as hard as we can to move forward. So make sure you take that step forward, okay? Yeah, so it's Irie is practically saying, no matter what, we're all the same. But she can't say that because she's not she's not human. Protag and humans have to acknowledge that and take that first step so they can push them forward. Oh, Sabagios, so you returned. あれこれ準備をしていてな。ケイチから調査の下調べが必要であった。It says I needed to have things prepared for the upcoming battle after all. Lay of the land, location. A survey was a necessity in order for this to occur. But it seems the time will come for us to battle once more. So is Karadea coming towards you? Most likely so. So I need you. Hey, what the hell? Oh, you binded her? Sabagios. Do not resist, Ryogishiki. I'm going to... this is my thank you. The fact that you haven't killed me at this far. This is merely a bind. Only a restraint to put you at bay. Wait, Cubele? Wait, are you gonna seal her in the next dimension? Cubele? Hold up! Wait, don't do that! Oh, shit! そこには距離も次元もない完全なる移動に現実の無調のシュート結界だ。Oh no! Sabagios! No! My boy! He just checkmated himself, bro. Brother. In the location I sent you, there's no distance or dimension. It is a completely an imaginary realm. It is a barrier of an infinite... wait, genjitsu ni wa... Yeah, in reality, it's just a barrier of infinite fucking... No. Ah, no. Ah, shit. He literally just said, hey, yo. You're going into a fucking imaginary land. He said, bye-bye. You know, fun fact, chat. At one point, Shiki also got Rogi Shiki Assassin, by the way. There's a couple of times she got sealed before, okay? Essentially, Sabagio said, I'm going to lock you up, right? Bye-bye. Infinite Realm, right? Doctor Strange Infinite Corridor shenanigans, right? You're... okay. This is now an official reason how Shiki Saber is gonna fucking independent manifestate, okay? He literally checkmated himself here. Because there was a person who also sealed up Shiki before, and the person who sealed up Shiki before got fucking booty blasted by Saber Shiki. 好きなだけさすらうがいい両儀式 It says, yeah, why don't you just drift, right? And just drift to your heart's content, Rogi Shiki. Oh, no, my boy. You can't lock... He could have locked... Low-key, he could have locked up anybody. Was this a K&K reference? I believe it's either K&K reference or Adventures of Ella Malloyd. I'm assuming that shit was... I'm assuming K&K happened. Is it in K&K? I'm pretty sure it was in K&K. Yeah, if it's not K&K, if I remember correctly, this also happened in Adventures of Ella Malloyd. At one point in time, Shiki got captured and got locked up in a quote-unquote barrier that was impossible to get out in a normal circumstances. Okay, that just, it did. Like, Shiki Assassin got locked up. Same exact scenario. Well, let me tell you, what happened afterwards is, bruh. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. Saber Shiki came out. That was in K&K? Yeah. Exactly. So same shit happened in K&K. Alright, so we're about to see Saber Shiki pop the fuck off. Whether she becomes a beast or not, we're about to find out. But if you guys enjoy the stream, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.